Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow and every rule, every law, every deadline, every should is gone. No obligations, no clocks, no consequences. You're free in the truest sense. The illusion of choice is shattered. This is raw, cosmic freedom. You can do anything, be anyone. So why do you feel like you're falling? At first, it's exhilarating. You fantasize about disappearing, writing your truth in wild ink, loving without fear, never answering another text again. But soon the silence becomes deafening. A darker question emerges. Now that no one's stopping you, what are you supposed to do? This is the paradox no one warns you about. The more freedom you're given, the more terrifying your existence becomes. Each moment is a blank page. No script, no validation, no promise that you matter at all. What if the thing you've always feared wasn't control, but the absence of it? The hidden truth. True freedom doesn't feel like bliss. It feels like vertigo. Because when the structures fall away, so do your excuses. And suddenly the mirror you've been avoiding shows you everything you've suppressed. Carl Jung called it the shadow, the parts of ourselves we exile. In freedom, there's nowhere left to hide from it. Nietzsche saw this coming. When he declared God is dead, it wasn't celebration, it was mourning. Without an external authority, we're left to forge meaning from chaos. Sartre put it simply, we are condemned to be free. Not gifted, condemned. Because freedom isn't ease, it's ultimate responsibility. There's no one else to blame. And that's the crisis. When meaning isn't given, it must be created. When life is yours to define, it also becomes yours to ruin. The unseen trap. You felt it, that subtle ache behind your achievements. Not sadness, not anxiety, just emptiness. Society offers endless distractions, choices that simulate freedom. Pick a job, pick a brand, pick a belief system. But these are just curated paths that keep you too busy to ask, is any of this real? Are you choosing or just reacting? The brain left alone searches for meaning, but when none is found, it turns against itself. You sabotage peace, you flee stability, you crave chaos, not because you're broken, but because you're starving for authenticity. And freedom without clarity becomes self-destruction in disguise. The rebellion. Here's where the story changes. You don't escape freedom, you confront it. You begin by destroying the noise. Not metaphorically, literally. Cut the strings, the digital addictions, the applause of strangers, the comfort of borrowed beliefs. Find stillness. That's where your real voice lives. Then ask, what do I want, really? Not what looks good, not what they expect. What truth terrifies me and sets me on fire? This is where most people retreat, because the answer often means breaking what you've built. But pretending not to know is spiritual decay. The great rebels, Diogenes, Kierkegaard, Buddha, they didn't escape life. They stripped it down to something real. They faced the void and didn't blink. That's your mission now, not to follow, but to forge. Not to obey, but to originate. Define your own laws, shape your own soul. The final truth. And now, the part you feared most. There is no path. There is no meaning. There is no correct way to live. And that is your freedom, not because life is empty, but because its emptiness is infinite potential. You are not here to discover the meaning of life. You are here to create it, to carve it from your own pain and power. Viktor Frankl, in a concentration camp, found meaning not given by life, but demanded by it. Even in suffering, you choose. That choice is your divinity. True freedom is not doing what you want, it's becoming someone worth obeying. A self forged in fire, guided by something deeper than approval. The universe will not answer you. It will ask you again and again, who are you now? And your life is the response. So stop waiting. There is no savior, no permission, just this, a terrifying, exquisite gift, the gift of being alive. And what you do with it, that's what defines you.